Good morning. Good morning, Vardha.
Good morning, Dr. Arshad.
Yes. How are you doing, Vardha?
You back from your meeting?
No, have to
Oh,
go after the class. Yes. I'm just waiting for others to join. Ran is not today. He's on the process of data collection. He will be winding up today. And Mona, Munira, and another one, Faisal, is going to collect the data. You and Khalid is already done. I also expect Khalid present today. And yes, Vardha, I'm working on your processing itself. It takes more time for me. And whenever I get the time, I'm using that. I'm working on it. And hopefully today night or tomorrow morning, I'll be sending to you the entire details of work. The today's session is very simple one because I don't want to lengthen. Only the important things which is helpful for your work of data analysis interpretation will be discussed today. Major things like what is factor analysis, what is Cronbach alpha, and what is meant by reliability test. What is correlation, regression, coefficient? I know that you are not a statisticians. We don't need these tools in the further. I know that. That's why I don't want to complicate you because I only want to give you when you prepare, when you write it, at least you have idea. That's all about. That's my intention of today, nothing more. And I believe if you start working on tomorrow onwards, I believe within 10 days, I expect that you can finish data analysis and reporting chart. It will be very easy for you. I'm telling from my experience with you that since you have done all other chapters very well, quickly you have done. Data analysis chapter will be very easy, not more than other chapters. And
okay, I hope so.
yeah, it will be done. So what you fix the deadline, before that we can finish it out.
My deadline, I fixed still because we've got Ramadan coming up. It's a
Yeah.
busy month for
Yes.
us. So I need to get everything done by the 17th of March.
So yeah, we will do that. I'm very confident in that. Yes, we will be doing that. Since including plagiarism also we can do that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
have to do it. Otherwise, I'm going to sit with the problem.
I understand. We can do that. So, and one more thing, I want to know that, are you able to get your demographic data from the Excel sheet?
Yes?
No, you have already shared to me. I'm talking about demographic graphs, particularly. If you're simply clicking over there, then if you're getting that, you can also start writing on that. If you start writing today, because the SPSS will give you SPSS will give you some sort of graph which is similar to everyone, but in the Excel sheet you can also make some changes in that, I believe. I remember previous time when
I'll create my own graphs.
Yeah.
From Excel because I use two different tools.
Yes.
I merge them into one Excel sheet.
Very good. Very good.
On Excel, I'll just run the charts from there.
Do that. Do that. So demographic variables you can do yourself. Other things only required.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to wait for others to join. Meanwhile, I wanted to begin our session because if my meeting started, I need to leave. So I have prepared something for the today's session. Yes. You heard about the concept of regenerative business?
No. Is this like business process reengineering?
Not directly the re-engineering. Yeah, you can also say re-engineering. This is regenerating a natural social, and economic system, create a positive impact on the environment and society, going beyond merely sustaining resources to actively restoring and enhancing them. The concept focuses on regenerating natural ecosystem. We have some examples of it. Actually, this is mainly meant by sustainable economic system. They want to regenerate it. Unilever has several sustainability initiatives. For most of the companies are having sustainable initiatives. Under the Unilever Sustainable Living Plan, the company works on reducing its environmental footprint and improving the health and well-being of people. See, Coca-Cola, they are using many metals and many things, yeah, plastics and many things. By using that, they are reducing some, reducing the pollution they are creating in the society. That is meant by regenerative business, reducing greenhouse gas emissions, using renewable energy, and focusing water conservation, and etc.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Khalid. Good morning.
Good morning, Khalid.
Khalid, I was talking about.
Yes.
I have, yes, your processing of your data is on progress, and today night or tomorrow morning you will be getting. But what you done for the demographic variables, you have made a graphs for that, right, already.
Yes.
You can use that. I was talking to Varda. Varda, you can also generate the same from the Excel sheet as Khalid has done, because you don't need to wait for me for the demographic variables charts. Obviously, I will be giving you, no doubt. But while using the Excel, you'll be getting some good glamorous one, good, good pictures that can be best used for. So remaining part, I will be giving you. Today, Khalid, as we have mentioned before, statistical tools are not mandatory for you to know in detail because you're not a statistician and etc. But when you start writing the concept, you at least have an idea what we are going to write.
Exactly. That's where the confusion comes. The writing part.
Yes,
that I'm
yes,
not
that's all
sure.
about.
I need to wait for you to finish the work to see how to be done,
Yes. So today's session.
Okay.
Today's session is simply giving you some analysis about it. Have an idea. Tomorrow morning, you will be getting your data. Then connect with these things. Because today I will be discussing about Chromback Alpha. That's the terminology is there. So what you understood from this today, relate to this, your data. If you're able to write it, that's good. If you're not able to write it, please let me know. I can help you for that.
Okay, but just one thing. Maybe I will start with it by next week. This week, this coming week, I'm completely busy.
No problem.
So, yeah.
So actually, we have Khalid, as a starting of a session, we have just discussing about some regenerative business. That is how the business is contributing to sustainable development, like PepsiCo, how they are using spreading the regenerative farming practices across 7 million acres by 2030. There's a plan. Simply a concept I want to discuss with you. That's all about. The main key practices of regenerative businesses: soil health, biodiversity, water management, community well-being, etc. Now, interpreting data, in which we have discussed these things previous classes, why we are doing the interpretation that is not required in your cases. What is the purpose of interpretation? No need to explain again about it. What type of data we need to consider? This is already discussed. It is demographic variables we'll be discussing. Qualitative analysis, the quantitative analysis. The qualitative analysis means simply the data that we have received in different sources. It can be existing literature that we are explaining ourselves. That is more. We are testing all these theories and explaining further. That we call it as a qualitative analysis. But quantitative analysis is something different that we are going to do now. We will be using SPSS statistical packages, and we'll be using number of analysis, quantitative analysis of text-based data. Here comes. I have included all your, the data that you have sent me. I cannot directly give to the SPSS. They will not give anything. It will show error, completely error. I'm rewriting all the things that you have written. rewriting what all the things that you are writing, your heading, titles, giving some code into that. Then we have to process it. That's why it takes time. So one terminology I want to discuss today, Chromback Alpha reliability analysis. You just spend 2 minutes time. 2 minutes time, you can search yourself, then try to get some idea about it and let me know what you understood. Then I'll be explaining on it. That is the best method, I believe. You just try to understand what do you mean by Chromback Alpha or reliability analysis in statistics and why we are doing in SPS this reliability test. What is the purpose of it? Search it for 2 minutes.
What I understood, it's like a calculation or a way to test analysis and to come up with the results.
Okay.
That's
Then
what I
Varda.
understood.
Okay, Varda, your turn.
It's to relate different aspects of your data to each other to check if they are reliable or not.
Okay. So the basic understanding of the concept of Chromback Alpha or reliability analysis means you're having your questionnaire with you. And for the case of Khalid, what is your topic, Khalid? Real estate, socioeconomic, once again?
Real estate, social, economic, and legal factors.
Legal factors?
Yeah.
You're having, okay, in the case of Varda, you're having the both variables, yeah? For example, socioeconomic variables, Khalid has find out it. There are almost 7 to 8 questions under which, or 8 questions are there. This test will check between these questions, these are matched each other or not. How, question may be matched, but statistical tool may tell this is not matching sometime, because when the respondents are answering, if it is showing some mismatch in that, okay, or 10% or 50% of people, 90% of people are telling, okay, the certain variables correct. Certain questionnaire questions are really they're responding very well, but 2-3 questions they are confusing, they're not proper, for example. Then the statistical tool tell us there is a reliability between these variables or not. For example, in the case of Varda, under the talent management, she has written performance management and talent attraction or some other variables are there, under which these variables are showing and matching each other or not. Or, for example, one questions and another variables questions are not
Sorry, just a
matching each other.
question, doctor.
Yes, please ask me.
With you saying this, does this mean as well it depends on the answers, on the variety of people that you will be distributing the survey
Yes.
to, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So this scale will help us to know whether our questionnaires are in relating to each other or not. Mostly the data I have collected and I have given you the consent to go for showing the 0.7 plus. So this is acceptable. For example, someone is getting 0.9 Cronbach alpha. We say the term is 0.9. We say is the excellent reliability. 0.8,
Okay.
we say is good reliability. 0.7 plus, we say is acceptable reliability. We only need 0.7. If it is less than 0.7, we will have to look into some of the question. I will be checking in that. I will be checking. Then sometime I will inform you after that. You don't have to go for again data collection, no need of it. But there are some statistical things we need to do inside. So mostly we'll be getting 0.7 itself. There is no one that I did statistical calculations and all didn't receive less than 0.7. It's all about your questionnaire matters. Questionnaire, if you frame very well, we will be getting this tool. So I'm just wanted to share you the work of one student. So where you will be getting the idea what we
But
need
this
to
is
know.
very sensitive part, by the way, because the
You
audience that
can't
you will be
influence it.
working with, it's all depending on their way of answering.
No
Yeah.
problem.
They have
No
to
Yeah,
be
you
problem.
taking
cannot
it
influence.
seriously to get you the best results, right?
No problem. No problem. What I'm telling you, this is all about all your questions are matching each other. It's not like everyone should respond same waves. It's not like it's
Yeah.
simply if everybody is
But the
answering.
question,
Yeah.
doctor, just
Yeah.
for me, as this is the first time I run a survey, honestly
Okay.
speaking.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, um, I think we will not have a problem if everyone answer in a different way. So
No problem.
we should be targeting a different audience. But I believe it will be a big issue if we only target certain audience, that they will be almost giving the same answer. So, for example,
No problem.
if
Yeah.
in my survey I did not target investors, I only target employees, their
Okay.
answers all going to be a similar things.
No
No,
problem.
in my case, they
Let
wouldn't
me tell you.
call
No,
it.
not in your case, Warda. In my case, because for example, if I target employees, it means they're almost the same income, you know? So they will be
Okay.
having the same answers almost.
Okay. Let's
But
work on it. I will tell you, Khalid. Actually, the reliability test is all about checking your questionnaires are up to date and up to the mark. And this questionnaire
okay.
that we framed are good. For example, the question under the socioeconomic variable you have written is not up to the standard. So
Mm.
those who are responding will not be in such a way which is acceptable to us. So your question is
Got you.
framed as is really good. So no problem, which will not make any problem. So what we are
Mm.
getting, you are having number of items. Number of items means your questions. Your
Yes,
questions, 14 number of questions. It shows 0.859. Can you tell me whether it is acceptable or not?
it's very good. Yes,
But
acceptable.
Okay, so I will provide you this data. See, reliability statistics.
Yeah, yeah,
So you
yeah.
have to, are you able to read it very well or not? Tell me.
Yes.
yeah,
So you can write the same, right? At least you can rewrite it, right? So you will be,
Mm.
what you're going to change is
Numbers.
this value that you received it. You're also paraphrasing it. That's all about. You can also
Mm.
mention what is Chromback Alpha from the internet that you got it. You can double quote it, or you can give in your own words. You are telling that is checking the internal reliability of the questionnaire. You are writing in your own words. You're done with your reliability validate test. Are you understanding?
Yes.
So I don't feel that it will be a confusing task. For other chapters, it's very difficult for you to gather the information. You need to write it again and again. It's not like you're getting the data in your hand. See, this data, the item total statistics. This is also showing the same Chromback alpha. Are you able to see Chromback
Yes.
alpha here?
Yes. The scoring.
Here, you don't have to do anything. You will be getting the similar data that I'll be sending you, and you have to attach with this. You have to attach with this. You have to, it can be assessed from the table. There does not exist a need to delete any variable as all the past relevant tests, which means, see, for your data also, I believe I have received it 0.7 plus itself. That's why I'm guarantee on it, I'm telling. So you need to write the same word itself. If your reliability is less than 0.7, then you need to delete some of the questions. Are you getting? So for your Khalid and Varda, only you
Mm.
people questionnaire only I received it. So no need to delete any question. You need to write the same. Are you getting?
We will
mm,
be getting this
Yeah,
work, right?
you got it almost 0.7 plus itself. For Varda, it is 0.8 plus. For you, 0.7 plus something. So this data that I'm giving you, that you need to copy and paste it. Are you getting?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. This one also I'll be giving you an explanation later. Now,
You will be sending us this data, right, by the end of the
yes,
session?
yes. This is the same thing they have given. KMO Bartlett test. Already we have received. I will be giving you this data. This
Okay.
data. This one.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
you have to write this. The first
Yes.
0.7. Same things. Because earlier we said reliability test. Now reliability test. There is a Kaiser Mayer Eklund adequacy reliability test. Same thing, nothing difference is that. This is a person has contributed this reliability test. Bartlett test also we call it as. This is your value. You're writing here 0.848. Again, you'll explain the same. If you're explaining only one time, it's fine. Or you're explaining this one, already you have explained here. This is also fine. You can write 2 times or 1 time. That's up to you. I will be giving you this data. I will be helping you finally, okay, to make it done. Also,
Okay.
This is also these are also a reliability test, KMO.
same, yes, reliability test. I think in the reliability test, you don't have any doubts because it's very simple things. It's checking your reliability of your questionnaire that you prepared. So you need to explain in terms of the paragraph that you received it here. Now, this one, I will be giving you this communalities. This is also checking the same. What is the value of your questionnaire, each questions that you have framed it. You not need to explain anything here. See, this one I'll be giving you completely. You don't need to explain anything here. For your data also, you have received this one. I will be sharing you. I will be explaining you later this one. Here also, you don't need to write anything. Just give the space for this. You give a 2-line space for this. If I explain now, you will be getting confused. That's why I'm not giving you explanation now. This
Okay,
one
so
we
what is this called?
we call it as factor
yes,
principal common analysis. We say total variance explained. We also call it a principal common analysis.
And that is checking variance.
Yeah, absolutely. Either is any variance or not. For your work, I think you have received 55 or 60 something, which means your variants are connected. All the variables are connected to each other. There is no high variation between your questionnaire, which says like that. This value,
Oh, I got 100. I actually got more responses coming in after I shared the data with you.
Sorry?
I got more responses.
Yeah, so no problem.
I got about 130.
Very good. That's good. That's good. Increase the number is good.
Yeah, I left that out.
Okay. This one I will give you. This analysis I will give you later, not now. Okay. And these things also I'll be sharing you. What is all these things? Your first question, yeah? You're having number of questions, right, Khalid and Varda? 14 questions, 15 questions.
Yeah.
So all the questions also, I will be giving you this data. How often do you interact with the Rolex brand in Dubai? How often do you interact with the Rolex brand in Dubai? That is, you're having one question similar to this. I will be giving you on the basis of strongly agree, strongly disagree, and neutral that already you prepared. What is the total percent of the people? How many people have responded this? And how many people are saying strongly disagree and all?
You will do this calculation.
I will be doing that. You will be also getting the statistics under the question. Okay. Then you.
I'm just curious, doctor, just how you do the calculation. Is it like you do it directly with Excel or you have specific program?
In SPSS. That is software. In SPSS. I'm using MacBook. I don't have SPSS software. I already have, but we need to pay for that. It's a good amount, I believe. That's why I'm using in my wife's laptop. So laptop
you should
is not
pay your
with
wife
me.
then.
And I'm using the wife laptop. Once done, I'll be showing you the presentation also, how I have done in the SPSS, okay, for your idea at last of the session. And the participants were asked the question about the brand Rolex, brand image, and etc. So consider the majority of the participants were believed that they had interacted with the Rolex brand in Dubai. How often do you interact with the Rolex brand in Dubai? So the respondents give always, frequently. So this one you can explain yourself. For the socioeconomic background, what is the feedback of the respondents? You are simply giving an answer. You are not even giving the value, the percentage of the reply. You can give the percentage reply, for example. Yeah, okay. 57% of the people are responding. They are using frequently. They are in connection with the frequently with the Rolex Dubai. You can also give an explanation. 42.9% of the people are telling. Likewise, also you can explain. No problem. So next question. Similarly, I will be giving you the data. To what extent do you agree with your brand experience? Dubai is as influenced by brand loyalty into was a brand. Similarly, you will be getting the data. You have to explain. This is a major area of your data. And once again, I want to tell you, this analysis is very important rather than the SPS analysis. Are you getting? Your work is not a thesis level work. Your MBA project work. So this analysis that you can simply do, no problem for that, even if I'm not helping you to explain it. Anything you want further from this explanation, then let me know. Then I can explain you once again. You're getting a question and you are getting this data, strongly agree and disagree, neutral, and etc. And you are explaining on the basis of the data you received it. 43.4% of the people are extremely considering the important for the brand. And this much
So
percent
we
of the
will
people
just
are
be explaining the highest number?
highest number. And even you can say, for example, sometime, if it is a lowest number, for example, I'm talking about negative value if you got it. That's also you can explain. But particularly highest value you can explain.
Okay.
So we don't have to explain every value, just the highest, the outliers.
No, because
We
already
need to
the data itself is giving everything.
Okay.
That is only interpreting yourself. Researchers are explaining their own words. What idea they got it from this. See, considering this. A majority of the participants were in the belief that Rolex brand image had a significant role to play a consumer within the Dubai. Only this much. So, for in the case of Khalid is writing one socio-economic variable he has taken. I don't remember particularly about it. Yeah, the legal system and legal regulations made by the governments as a significant role for the improvement of real estate sector. How many of you believe? 57% of the people have believed that UAE and Dubai rules and regulations have a significant role for the economic development. He's giving in his own ways. Yeah, that is the answer. You got it. I remember.
Yeah. Yes.
So you have to explain after giving all the values. See, this much you have to do for each questions.
A lot of writing, huh?
No need to write
Actually,
a lot.
not a lot of writing. It's very little writing.
Very little writing. You are correct, Varadha. Very little writing. It's compared to other chapters, it's very simple because, data is there in your hand. See?
You just need to explain.
You need to just explain this.
Okay.
Now come correlation and regression. Have an idea. Once you get the complicated things, please let me know. I will not take today then. Because once you finish the other things, only I will be explaining otherwise. Correlation and regression. Regression is important. I'm going to explain now. What is regression? I'm going to explain in my slide. I'm inviting you. Okay. Can you please have a look on your research? 2 minutes. What is regression analysis? Please search yourself. It's very simple. That is the essence of our analysis. For every oneness, this regression analysis, there is a reason behind it. Let me see whether you are telling the answer or not.
So it's just checking the relationship between your variables, your dependent variables, and either one or two or all of your independent variables.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, Khalid, your update.
Yeah, it's like the relationship and how it can assess the strength between the relationship between the variables.
Okay. So for your case, what is your variables? And Varada's variables?
I'm
What you're
using
going to
my
check?
mobile, so I'm limited access.
Okay, no
Okay.
problem, no problem. Vada, can you please tell me what you are going to, if you are checking your questions, not a question, research questions, you'll be able
Yeah.
to answer right now what you are going to do. What is the use of this regression analysis?
So to check the relationship between my dependent variable, which is talent retention, and my independent variables, I've got 4. So it's talent attraction to talent retention,
Very good.
talent development to talent retention, performance management to talent retention,
Perfect.
and I don't remember the other one.
Very good, very good.
Can't remember
So,
that.
so Varda will be getting these analysis, what you mentioned. Okay. Again, you will be getting one more analysis that I will send you. All the talent management variables, 3 you have taken, and the talent management and talent retention. And separately each variables and talent retention. Dependent, independent variable, what is the relationship between? How much these variables are being explained, that we are going to explain in this. You will be getting a value R square in the model summary table, which is explaining your fitness of your data. How much percentage is being explained. See how well independent variable explain the dependent variable. That is the value called R square. Khalid, what we are telling, for in your case, regression analysis data, if you get it, which means that how much percentage dependent variable or independent variable are relationship in which we are telling, okay, 32% are being explained by the socio-economic variable is having in relationship with this one, I mean the economic performance of the country. Similarly, we will be getting a value that we are going to explain how the student has written. No worries, I will be giving you again the clarity next class also, but you keep writing, then only we will be able to give once you get the received your data, okay? You are writing, what is regression analysis? Can you read it yourself, please? For this paper, you understand that they are testing about, satisfaction, brand trust, and etc. See, please read it from here. See, brand satisfaction, brand loyalty, and brand experiences. They want to check the relationship between brand loyalty of the customer and brand satisfaction, what the relationship it is. That is why we are using regression and the correlation. How much it is correlated also we'll be checking. What is the correlation and what is the correlation? We are checking correlation not the same almost. What is the relate? Is it positively correlated or negatively correlated each other? Once you get the answer of regression, we'll be able to understand what is positively correlation. This customer satisfaction and the customer or the brand customer satisfaction, the brand loyalty are positively correlated or not correlated. So two things, regression and the correlation. Keep in your mind, that is the major things in this, your statistical tool, then it's done with. You don't need to be worried about anything else. I'll be explaining what is the mean and standard deviation next class, not now. It will be difficult for you to catch up with this.
I remember this is giving me nightmares.
No worries. See,
Yeah,
sorry?
The standard deviation gives me nightmares. You're taking me back to 2000 and
Yes. This standard deviation
2005.
means, and we have studied almost years before graduation first year, I believe. So nothing to do here. Means and standard deviation, very simple. It's checking what is the average of your total data comes under this particular questions. That's all about. And you just check it out. You will be getting a correlation data like this. I'll be giving you. Pearson correlation means the Pearson is the person who found out this. That's why it's called as a Pearson correlation. You note it down, all these points. What is, Cronbach alpha reliability test? What is factor analysis? Just write down only. Write down only factor analysis. Regression analysis. correlation analysis. Okay, these points, just search it yourself when you are free, what you've done the same way. Any doubts comes, we can do that. Just a second. Hello? Oh, yes. Which room? F2 block. Where? Okay. Okay. So, Varda, you see, you are getting one point here, right? For this data I will be giving you, you will be also getting the similar data, 0.412, which means it's a positively relationship. If it is more than 0.4, you will be feeling positively correlated. If it is a 0.7 plus, it's high correlation. And you will be giving this data also. You got a R square, which means 16%. See, 1.17. This is a square. You will be getting model summary. This is called regression analysis, we say, regression analysis. If you're getting 50 here or 0.5, if you're getting 0.5, which means 50%. Since you got 0.16, which means 16%. Only that value only you need to write. Instead of brand experience, Khalid will be writing socioeconomic variables are explaining. You can read this one. The table has identified the value of the adjusted R square 0.168, which determine the fact that brand experience affect the brand loyalty by 16%. So Varda will be writing talent management. One of the variables is being explained by the talent retention by 16%. You will be getting more values. Okay, it's not a 16%. I remember it's a 50 plus. So it is a very good result. Got it. So 50% above, which means it's having a positive relation. Talent retention are being explained by the talent performance management, talent attractions, policies, and etc. If you're giving a talent development program in your organization, which means talent will be retained in the organization forever. So that is percentage is being explained. Now, I want to wind up now. I got a call right now to leave. So what you have to do, just try to understand what is regression analysis, coefficient analysis, and etc. And when you get the data, just process accordingly. This model paper also I'll be sharing to you. Already is there in the shared drive. You can also check it from there. So make an analysis each other. Then at least you do the graphics that you can do yourself. This part, any doubts comes, you can ask me for the next session, or meanwhile, I will be giving you explanation for this. Can I wind up now? I got an immediate call to go back.
Sure.
Thank you so much, Varda and Khalid, for your patience. Do well. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.